바람이 불어온 그 밤에 꺼진 했던 조각들이 난 떠올라 순간에 falling down 감추려 애써
Vine opened her eyes and her head was hurting as she cried a lot. She then noticed that her head was on someone's chest. She was lying on someone. Vine immediately got up and sat on that person's stomach.
남아두고 있어 언제까지나 있어
She looked and it was Taehyung who was sleeping like a baby bear. She was somehow relieved that it was Taehyung. She was admiring his face features and unknowingly her hand made way to his face. She touched his eyes, then nose. She looked at his lips, they looked kissable. Wine touched his lips, but that wasn't enough. She wanted to kiss those lips and she was becoming desperate with every passing second. She didn't know, but unknowingly her face was getting closer to his. She was now so close that his breath was touching Wine's lips. Wine was just staring at his lips, thinking if she would do this or not. Taeyang, are you done or you want to do something else? Husky voice. Wan flinched by a sudden voice. You were awake from how long? Taeyang, I woke up when you touched my lips. What were you thinking, huh? Wan, nothing. Don't think anything. I was just checking, yeah. I was just checking if you are Taeyang or some imposter. Wine in mind. Wine, can't you make some good excuse? Whatever. Taeyang, so how are you going to confirm it? By kissing me? Wine, yeah, I wasn't going to do something dumb like this. And also you, I would never kiss you. You are not my type. Taeyang, but your actions are saying something else. Wine realized she was on top of him. She quickly got up and now she was sitting on the floor beside him. Taeyang put his arms under his head and looked deeply at her.
Wine what? Taehyung nothing. After some seconds, you look beautiful in the morning. Wine blushed but tried to hide it. Wine, what are you doing in my house? And also sleeping beside me? Explain yourself. Taeyang, why should I explain myself, huh? It was you who wasn't leaving me. Wine, me? But how? Taeyang, I broke into your house because I wanted to talk to you, but when I saw you sleeping, I was going back home after putting guilt on you. Taeyang, but you held my hand tightly and wasn't leaving. Then you pushed me towards you and hugged me tightly. And you know what? You are actually a wild cat, even in your sleep and a pervert. Wine, I was in deep sleep. Maybe that's why, and I'm not a pervert, okay? Taeyang, oh, then whose hands were inside my shirt the whole night? I tried to stop you, but you were touching my stomach, then chest, and also my nipples. Wine, yeah, shameless. I can never do anything like that. And how can you say something like this with a normal face so loudly? And huh? Taeyang, why? You can do it, but I can't even talk. What I have gone through? Why you don't believe? You literally were sleeping on top of me the whole night. Wine, she was now starting to believe whatever he said. Maybe, but I never acted that way before. Taeyang, you know what? You have to take responsibility of me. Wine, huh? Why? Because I touched your upper body when I was in deep sleep, and now I can't even remember how it felt. Taeyang thought she would be embarrassed or ashamed, but no, she is Levine. He was astonished by her reply. Why? Why not I do it what I did in my sleep so that I can remember how it felt? Then I will take responsibility. What do you say? Extending her hand towards his chest, she was going to place her hand in his chest, but Taeyang panicked and got up. Taeyang, yeah, you unholy kid. Don't you imagine, okay, you were sleeping at that time, that's why I'm letting you go. But if you did something now, I will surely kick your ass. Don't underestimate me. Vine started laughing, seeing his widened eyes. She got up, coming closer to him, and ruffled his hair. She sat near his ear. Cute. And then took step towards her room. He just stood there dumbfounded. Time skip. Taeyang. Today we have to win or else our precious Jungkook will obey them. Jungkook bro, obey them never. I would rather like to die. He made disgusted face. Why did you make such a bet? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Jungkook, what is done is done. Now please pray that we win this match because it's about my respect. I know. Taeyong, Ryan, will you cheer for me? Ryan, of course. What a dumb question is it is. Taeyong, I mean, I saw you sometimes talking with Jamie, so I was just asking. One, you really think we are friends? Then why don't you just ask me for assuming anything, huh? That Jamie is not the type to be friends with. Eva, so is he the type to go down with? One, yeah, you dirty minded. Taeyang, then tell me who is he to you because I clearly saw you giggling with him. One, teasing him. Oh, actually, Taeyang, I fake shy. One, I have a crush on him from the first day I saw him. Jungkook widened and they all were looking at her with wide open eyes and waiting patiently for her to complete her sentence. And I'm thinking to confess my feelings to him. That's it. One, before I was just trying to be noticed by him and I did it successfully. Eva, girl, as far as I know, he's not your type. I mean, how? Jungkook, exactly, there is no way. He looked at Taehyung with concern. As for Taehyung, his throat became dry and it felt like his soul left his body. One, shaking Taehyung. Taehyung, will you help me to confess him? Huh? Please. Tell me what he likes. I can change myself for him. Taehyung, one, the love that makes you insecure about yourself or about your body, the love that requires you to change, the love for which you have to work and sacrifice. Better leave that kind of love and move on. I will help you to confess, but if he tells you to change anything about yourself, then just leave him, no matter how much it hurts, because this kind of relationship isn't worth it. Jungkook, Jamie, he doesn't deserve you. He is a total jerk. They all were concerned there was someone else who was also listening to them. She was happy that Wine chose that Jamie. Evelyn, bravo Wine, keep going like this, yes. Wine looked at their faces. She was controlling her laugh, but after some time she burst in laughter.
Ryan, seriously, it's just so easy to prank you guys. How can you even believe that a pretty girl like me will have a crush on that Jamie? Evelyn's happiness vanished in thin air. They all looked at her confused and then realized they got pranked by her really badly. One knew by Taehyung's expressions that she is in trouble. But luckily it was the time for a match as the next team also come in the basketball court. Taehyung grabbed her by her arms. She was now very close to him. I will see you later and don't try to escape Levi's deep husky voice. Ryan gulped. I should go and take my seat or else someone else will sit there. He released her. His eyes never left her figure while sitting. Why he is so hot, huh? My poor heart will explode someday, for sure. The match started. Taehyung was taking glances at Wan whenever he could. Taehyung team won the match and the other team actually gave them a hard time, but no one can beat Taehyung, especially when Jungkook is also in his team. Jungkook hugged Taehyung tightly because of course this match was very important for him. Wan stood up from her spot and ran towards Taehyung in excitement. She smashed herself on him. Taehyung lifted Wan a little and his grip on her waist was very tight. Wan, oh my god Taehyung, you won the match. Congratulations Jungkook, fake cuff. We are also here guys. Taehyung and Wan broke the hug and looked at their surrounding. Wan was now shy, then her eyes fell on Evelyn who were looking at them with burning eyes. Evelyn came and wanted to hug him but Taehyung backed away when she extended her hand saying congratulations. But Taehyung didn't took her hand. Taehyung thanks Evelyn a little smile. Evelyn here. She gave him a water bottle. Taehyung, no, I have mine. He looked at Wine. Wine, oh here, giving him water bottle. Evelyn, well, you also did great Jungkook. You guys are really champion. Jungkook thanks, showing his bunny smile, and here Ryan and Eva had a done face. They were annoyed by Evelyn's fake behavior. Ryan gave Jungkook water and then towel to wipe their sweat off. Ryan extended towel towards Taehyung, but he didn't take it. Ryan was confused. Evelyn took the towel from Ryan's hand. Evelyn, let me wipe it for you. Ryan in mind, what the actual? She was going for his muscular arms, but Taehyung took the towel from her. Taehyung, I don't like anyone being touchy with me. We are friends, but I would like you to maintain a safe distance. One in mind. That's my boy. Yes, I am proud of you. Proud smirk. Taehyung turned towards Wan and saw her proud face. Taehyung, what are you looking at? Come and wipe the sweat off for me. Deep husky voice. Wan, oh, okay, starting wiping the sweat off. She was trying to focus, but everything was too much for her. His torn arms, wet hair, his eyes, she was going crazy. Evelyn stomped her foot and went away. Wine was drying his hair. Jungkook, Wine, please do it for me also. I'm not good at drying my hairs. Taehyung glared at Jungkook. Jungkook, oh, I will do it myself. Wine remembered Taehyung and Jungkook's smile earlier. She stopped there and gave that towel in Taehyung's hand. She stepped back and looked at both of them with folded arms around her chest. One, so you guys were really smiling brightly for her, huh? You Kim Taehyung, what was good that you were smiling, huh? And Jungkook, you giving your bunny smile? Eva, exactly why, and how sweet she was behaving. Vine, you what? It was too much. If I see her sweet behavior again, I swear I will vomit. Eva, and I will surely get diabetes. Taehyung and Jungkook laughed at their behavior. Time skip. These days, Vine was feeling as someone was stalking her. She was afraid, and that's why she would go home quickly. She didn't tell anyone this. Vine was walking in the corridor as someone handed her a letter and ran away. She was going to open it, but someone called her. Eva, Vine, hurry up, Vine. Oh yeah, she just put that letter in her bag and started running to the auditorium. Today, everyone's parents come. She get to the auditorium and saw everyone sitting with their parents. Vine was all by herself like before. Taehyung was sitting with Mr. Kim as she bowed him. Then she saw Evelyn entering with Eva and Whitey. She felt sad and was going to sit when someone come and held her hand. Safa, Wine, go and sit in the last seat. I will sit here with my mom. Wine, but you can sit somewhere else, right? Safa, well, an orphan is not allowed to argue with me. You are all alone here. Wine, orphan? Yes, because you are always alone in this day. Or there is some other matter. Did your parents left you, huh? Well, they made a right decision. Wine felt hurt in college. Everyone thinks that maybe she is orphan or illegitimate child or her parents have left her, but Wine didn't care nor answered them once. At this stage, she would usually go and sit in the back, but today Eva insisted her to sit in the front with them. Wine didn't say anything to Safa and just went to the last seat before looking at Eva. Ema and Evelyn had a great time watching Safa insulting Wine. Whitey also heard everything and he was now hella angry on that girl. For Taehyung, his eyes were also dark. But because Wine asked him to not create any drama, he was silent for now. Taehyung in mind, you will regret this. Whitey in mind, how dare she talk to my princess like this, and why she didn't fight back? She wasn't like this, she was a fighter. Evelyn and Safa both introduced their parents to each other and then sit together. Whitey had a straight face. He had heard all the students talking about Wine and that she must be a legitimate child of a billionaire, or how come she is studying with us? That's why her parents are not with her. Whitey in mind, what illegitimate front? And why Wine never told me to come with her? Today also I got to know by Evelyn that we had to come here. Why Wine didn't ask me, Ron? Whatever, now nothing can go on like this. Now I'm not gonna listen to anyone. The principal come and gave her speech. The professors also come and shared their valuable experiences. Then they called students with their parents who were good in sports or in academics and gave them their certificate. They also called Taehyung and his dad. As Taehyung, the dad, received the certificate and shook hands with the principal, he was proud of his son for being good at both academics and sports. Taehyung dad then gave his speech as everyone clapped. Safa mom, Mr. Kim is still looking so young and handsome. No doubt Taehyung is so charming. You better make Taehyung yours, she said to Safa in a low voice. Ima also heard her even though she was not loud and smart. Ima in mind. Huh, Taehyung is gonna be my future son-in-law. No one deserves him more than Evelyn. Just look at my cute angelic daughter. Now they called Wan as she went to the stage with her fake smile. Her principal saw her and felt bad as she was alone. In these 2 years, Wan was the one receiving her medals and certificates. Wan extended her hand to receive the certificate when someone shouted from behind, "Whitey, isn't it supposed to be received by her guardian?" Wan looked behind, she just stood there, froze. Principal, but if a student have no guardian with her, then she can receive it herself. And why you think she doesn't have any guardian? Is she an orphan or her parents have left her? Like the students here are gossiping. Have you tried to contact her parents? As a principal, you would do that, or you would have done that, right? Principal stayed silent. Whitey, oh, so you didn't confirm anything. He walked towards them. Why? You would have asked her parents about her, right? Or you just assumed everything like everyone else here, huh? Wine. She grabbed his arms and whispered. Wine, please dad, don't create a scene. It's not their fault. Please. Taehyung, that's like my father-in-law, finally. Mr. Kim, father-in-law? Questionable look. What? I think you heard wrong, dad. Mr. Kim glared at him. We should talk later, Let's focus on them now. Smile and his dad gave him a look and then confused and then focused on the stage. Whitey, so today I am going to introduce everyone to Wine Dad. Yes. Principal, you know who is our dad? Yes, her name is Lee Wine. Lee, emphasized on her last name. She is my one and only daughter, Lee Wine. He said as everyone was shocked and their mouths were hung open. They couldn't believe what they heard. I am her guardian. Principal, Mr. Lee. Oh, Wine just lowered her face and her eyes were shut closed. Whitey accepted the certificate and then side-hugged Wine. He whispered in her ear, Princess, open your eyes and be confident. Look at them. Wine did as Whitey said. He gave his speech in which he told everyone how proud he was to be his father. After the speech, Wine held Whitey's hand and sat beside Mr. Kim while Wine was sitting beside Taehyung now. Mr. Kim, you did great today. I'm proud to have a friend like you, Lee. Taehyung, if only I had a father like that. Mr. Kim glared at him. What, Dad? Look at Uncle. His speech was all about Wine and you. Just about yourself, how good of a businessman you are and how you want me to become like you. Mr. Kim, look at the spirit. Wine and Whitey both laugh and as Taehyung gave Wine a serious look. Wine leaned towards him. You look cute while sulking like a kid. Taehyung, I'm not a kid. Yes, you are, a kid in a big body. Laugh. Rima and Evelyn were so annoyed by all this as Evelyn was having fun before but now her face was showing pure wrath as Ima scooped. Taehyung and Whitey were talking while laughing. They both had a good time and good chemistry. Mr. Kim, are you both done? Lee, I only have one son and I am not going to share him with you. Don't make him yours in name of getting your daughter. Mr. Lee, oh, look at this jealous man as if I have snatched his wife. Mr. Kim, my wife was loyal but this period I can't trust him. Taehyung, Dad, believe me, you don't treat me right. But still I won't leave you because saying goodbye to you means saying goodbye to my luxury life. Mr. Kim, you brave. He smacked his butt this time. Jungkook coming out of nowhere with his father. Thank God Taehyung students aren't here, or what would they think of you? Taehyung was rubbing his butt. Taehyung, yeah, don't tease me, okay, or else I will kick your butt that it will hurt for a week. Jungkook, don't you dare buddy, or else I will tell everyone you have a crush on mine. Taehyung glared at him and started going out. Jungkook where shouted and followed him. Taehyung went to Wan, who were busy giggling with Eva. Taehyung grabbed her hand, saying, "Let's go, I wanna eat ice cream, and you are going to join me."